So, the war that's going on right now in our current real estate market, what should you do? What should you do as a buyer? What should you do as a seller? How should you prep as a real estate agent in this market? And what's the right decision to make? Well, a lot of people are starting to ask this question. We're starting to get clients asking, or more like being concerned when it comes to what's going on in our world and what the impact will be for our current real estate market. So we have sellers that are wondering if they should sell, if they should just kind of hold on and do nothing. We have buyers that are afraid to pull the trigger and make a move, when in reality you need to be educated, or you need to understand what it's actually doing and what kind of market we're currently in. So nobody wants to see war, right? We don't want to see people get hurt. We don't want to know the impact that it could potentially have to everyone across this earth. There's lots of things that can happen, yes. And there's lots of things that can happen here in different countries, everywhere. But what we need to understand is what we have control over and how this war impacts us here in the United States. More importantly, for us here in Arizona, how this war impacts our real estate market. Well, what is it doing? What is the current situation that's going on in the Ukraine and Russia doing to our current real estate market here in Arizona? Well, it's simple. It's not. It's not making an impact here in our current real estate market. We're not seeing a change with what we expected to happen from the very beginning of the year. We have one of the strongest, if not the strongest, real estate market we've ever been in when it comes to appreciation, when it comes to buyer demand, when it comes to money flowing through our economy. So why am I telling you this? What is the reason? Well, you've got to think about why it makes sense for you to buy, sell, or invest in this market. I'm sure you're asking yourself, well, why would I be doing that when there's so much going on? Well, why wouldn't you? My daughter is buying her first home. She closes in about a week and a half. And are we worried about what's going on in the world? Absolutely. And we pray for everybody that's being impacted, but we're not looking at it from that perspective when it comes to investing in real estate. This is a time, guys, where it makes sense for a lot of people to make moves. This is a time where homeowners are getting top dollar for their homes. Oftentimes, we're selling these homes before they even hit the market for 30, 40, 50, 100,000 over what we were going to list them at. And it's still a great time for buyers like my daughter, that's a first-time home buyer, to get into a home in a market where property values are still going up. Because you, as a buyer, that's when you want to buy, when property values are going up. Now, let's not forget about the fact that this market's amazing for investors. Arizona is becoming a destination state where people come to vacation, where people come for their second homes, where people come to retire, all sorts of reasons that people are moving into Arizona from California, from Washington, from all over the country. So what is that going to do to our prices? Well, demand will continue to drive our prices up. So when you're looking at it as an investor, what makes sense for you to do here? Well, there's vacation rentals, there's long-term holds, there's different things that you can do. So when you start thinking about pausing, pumping the brakes because of what's going on somewhere else, and making that the determining factor on whether or not you make a move here, you need to really start having different conversations with people. You need to see the reality that we're seeing in this market. It's not slowing down. Demand is high. Prices are high. Investments, the percentage return on a real estate investment is high. So why aren't you making a move? What questions do you need to have answered to make a move? And if you're a real estate agent, what questions do you need to answer for your clients to help them make the right decisions when it comes to making real estate decisions? Educate yourself, educate your clients, Look for the answers dependent on what you're looking for yourself. So take that into consideration. These conversations about this war, we're going to continue to have them. And if you know of somebody that's having concerns, doubts about the real estate market, whether they're selling, they're buying, they're investing, have them give me a call. I would love to address their concerns, to show them a different perspective, and to show them the possibility of what can be still today in our current real estate market that makes sense for everyone, including my 21-year-old daughter. Have an amazing rest of your day, guys.